Alright, we're gonna open this up. Focus 220 kit. Let's see what we got in here. Got a TPU mount for the camera, a receiver cover, and frame kit. Alright, we got arms, top, bottom, middle, and bolts to go along with it. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, smell that freshness. Alright, let's see. We got a top, a middle, bottom, and 4 arms here. Alright, let's get this started. We got everything out of the package, looked at it all, everything checked out, everything's there. So you take the middle plate, actually bottom plate, and set it in the center. Hardest part is lining up the arms. You've got the cutouts here. The reason those are there is because of this slot here is for the battery strap to go through. If you put it on like this, it's not going to work because it will hit. So that slot is made for the battery strap to slide through. So line all those up on the frame so that that slot lines up like that, so that the battery strap can slide through on the sides. Once you have that lined up, just slide the arms just like they are to the side. Remove this plate, bring your middle plate in, and the front and back of it are the square cutouts, sides are the half moon. Lay it in the center. You want to take the small bolt that came with the nut right here, take 4 of those and put it in the corners on each corner here. This is the hardest part of the build, to my opinion. Not too hard, just get them all. I like to grab this one and lift it up and set it back down. It's the easiest way to get all 4 of them in. Then you'll bring your arms back in just like they were and slide them into the last hole right here, the 3rd hole, and it just slides right together like that. And if I can get it like that. Okay, now you can see now that we've got them all lined up, the slit is open, and this allows for the camera and everything to have its room. And you can see that they all meet in the center here. This is a valuable thing to me because when I first started, my frames didn't have that. Hit several times, crash, you know, most of you won't because this frame's awesome. And that allows it to not wiggle back and forth after multiple crashes. So the next plate will be this one, which is the bottom plate. You're going to take and just line it up on those 4 like so. Take your nut, put it on each of these, put those down. Okay, now that that's done, that's probably the toughest part, like I said. Now I like to use tools like this. This size is a 2.5 hex, and this one is a 2.0 hex. Those are the 2 that we're going to be using. And this is just a little tool, a multi-tool. RC shops sell them. I like using it. You can use, you know, your choice, socket, whatever. It's going to fit that bolt right there. So now that it's on there, we're going to turn it up, get the 2.0 hex, put it in the tool here. And we're not going to snug these down, we're just going to tighten them down a little so that they don't fall apart. Okay, now we got a frame that's good and tight. The next step would be to, actually at this point, you'd be really close to putting your flight control and stuff on. We'll have that in the next build. I'm going to go ahead and mock this whole frame up to give you an idea of exactly how it goes together, so that when you get ready to put all your components on, you will be ready. So we're going to grab these next. This is going to be the bolt that goes through the receiver tray, which your battery will sit on, and your flight control will sit on. So this goes through the battery or the receiver tray, and then you have the standoffs which go on. Your flight control will go on that, and the nut that holds your flight control on. So go ahead and get your bolt started in this tray. Sometimes there's a little bit in there. First time gets a little tough. Going through there is the last one. And got a little stuff in there. There we go. So now this will go on the bottom. So you flip it over and it'll only fit in certain holes. This is the front. Here's the front of the quad. It's going to go on just like that. This one will take the 2.5 hex and put it in and just kind of get those started through. Takes a little bit of force the first time because it's very good fit on this. Get those all the way through. Okay, those are almost all the way through. So now take the plastic standoff that came with it and just start those threaded on. And my multi-tool that ran away. This little jewel right here, love it. Say, there again, you may choose another tool. It's fine. Give that just a little bit of tightening. Don't over tighten that plastic, because it will strip. So just give it a decent little snug. Okay. Now that's done. That's, like I say, very easy there. Now at this point, this is where I would start building the or putting the electronics on. Okay, got those on. Like I say, that's where your flight control would go. So now we are going to put the top plate and the camera mount and the top plate on here in just a second. First we're going to put the standoffs right here. I'm going to put the small button head bolt to the side because that will go on the bottom. There's the top plate. So we're going to take the button head, put it through the hole right here on the side, and put the standoff on right here. We're gonna snug these down in a minute. Okay, got that done. Now your TPU camera mount here will slide into these two slots in the front right here. Nice and snug, nice to fit. Really like this thing. Keeps the camera from sliding around up and down like most cameras do when you bolt it to carbon. Let's see. Get that to fit in there. Yes, it does. So put that back. Put the two slots in there, and you're just going to take your smallest bolt here, and it will go into the top of the standoff. And now that this is done, you would just go back and tighten all of your bolts back down, top. The top plate. Then you will put the 2.0 hex back on, and your driver, whichever you choose to do, and go back and tighten all the bolts down. Decent little snug. And these little ones under here for the standoffs, a little tight, not super tight. And there you go, Focus 220.